Good evening, everyone. Happy Halloween. Today we're gonna do something a little fun. I'm just gonna talk about like people I find hot in horror films. Nothing crazy. But before I get into that, I'd like to, of course, talk about the drawing for today. It was part of a gift exchange that I hosted in 2021. So we all had like partners that would like ask for things, and mine wanted Evil Robot Ted and Bill. So I'm like, oh, I could absolutely whip that up. And I got really into it. I put a lot more time and effort in it than I expected. And it did take me a while to come up with the what is that called? Composition? Yeah. It took me a while to come up with that, but it really helped to make like little thumbnails and stuff. I think the main driving force of this entire piece was inspired by Vanaya Zoravliev. I don't know how to pronounce it. I hope I pronounced it right. But their work is just absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. It's insane. I love how scary and just frightening it can look, but also how like just gorgeous it can look as well. So I really wanted to capture their work in mine, and I think that's what made me have so much fun with this. It was just really like, oh my god, I love their work, and I'm like, I want to copy it. And I think I kind of captured their energy in my piece a little bit. There are some like anatomical errors that kind of bug me now looking at it, like the hand and arm. It makes me so mad, especially because I had it right before, but whatever. But yeah, I love the colors. I love like the strong Halloween reds and oranges. I really wanted to just kind of give a little wink and nudge at the nostalgia of like, oh, check your candy of like back then. It was a really big deal back when like kids used to trick or treat. I think they still do, but it just feels like it's not as, I feel like Halloween's just not what it used to be. So I feel like back then it was a really big deal. Then again, everything is when you're a kid. But I just remember how like scary the whole check your candy. I found weed in my child's chocolate, or like they would say razor blades and pin needles and stuff. Really fun times. Honestly, it was pretty fun. But yeah, I just I kind of wanted to capture that, and I'd love to do more like nostalgic holiday drawings and stuff. I really, something tickles me about it. But so yeah, this is just me talking about people and characters I find hot in horror films. So enjoy. The order doesn't really matter. I just need like a way to list things. So order does not matter. It's not a rating. Our first hottie is Jeff Goldblum from The Fly, because there's just nothing hotter than a man whose brilliant invention results in his own demise. The question of whether Jeff Goldblum is a good actor has yet to be answered, I personally think, but there's just something about the way he acts in movies generally. Like, I don't know, he's like strange and sometimes a little off-putting, and not in a creepy way, but in a way that makes me want to like put him under a microscope and study him. So yeah, I just think he also looks really good in the 80s. That was like his peak. That was his peak moment. Something about him, his in this movie especially, like his hair is like a mullet sometimes, some sort of like faux mullet, and then I don't know, his just everything about him. I was like, wow, it just oozes a lot of sex appeal. Very sexy, very cute. Part of me also thinks like, do I find him hot, or do I just have like this like kind of like gender envy? Because I really like, I'm like, when I see him, I'm like, that's me. I'm him and he's me. But I don't know. I just, when I see him in those suits, like I'm like, God, like I want that, but I also think he's hot at the same time. It's a weird feeling, but I'm just gonna say it's because I find him hot, and I also want to look like him, but mostly because I find him hot. Number 2 is Brad and Janet from Rocky Horror Picture Show. I know I'm kind of cheating by lumping 2 together, but I don't know, I feel like you can't really separate them. Maybe it's probably because like they're pretty one-note characters, and on their own they don't really stand out. Like I feel like they have to be together. But Brad, for me, again, like it hits that gender button again. I just see him and he's such a geek. He's such a dweeb, but I'm like, oh, I could be that if I tried. I don't know. Again, like it's one of those things where I'm like, oh wow, I want to be him. But he's also really cute, and I think he looks really, really cute in his near the end where they're wearing the corsets and the clown makeup. He is so adorable. He's so like shy and like kind of like, ooh, I don't know how to wear this. I think it's really cute. And Janet, well, what else can I say but public enemy number one, Susan Sarandon and her Susan Sarandons. But she's just so hot to me. She's always hot. She will always be hot. But it is strange seeing her so young since I'm so used to her MILF status. But I think she's just as cute at age 29 as she is now. Like she's just, like I said, she's always gonna be hot. Number 3 is Candyman, or Tony Todd in Candyman. Firstly, I don't know if you guys seen Candyman, but I'm telling you right now, go fucking see Candyman. Not the fucking 2021 bullshit version. Even though I think Yaya is so sexy and beautiful and gorgeous, but that version sucks. Watch the original version. I think it handles the story, what it was trying to say, far better than that yuppie fucking 2021 version. The ending was really good, the very, very end during the pig slaughter, that was really good. But everything else was just really bad. Also, too many holes. Anyway, that's not what this is about. Tony Todd in this movie is just something else. His voice, oh my god, like everyone knows him by his voice.
You were not content with the stories, so I was obliged to come. Be my victim.
Oh, boy! Yeah! I think he's beautiful. I love his missing organs or whatever in his body. I love that he doesn't have like skin, like it's just guts when he opens his shirt. It's so hot, you know? And I know he's like a vengeful spirit or something and would like kill me, but I too would climb into a strange bathroom hole or whatever for some strange pussy. I think Helen was right. That was the only time she was right. But yeah, did you know that Eddie Murphy was considered for the role of like Candyman? Which is bizarre because absolutely not, but yeah, anyway. All right, next up is Jonathan Harker from Bram Stoker's Dracula, or Bram Stoker's Dracula, if you know what I mean. But anyway, Jonathan or Keanu, oh my, where do I begin with sweet, sweet Jonathan? Clap if you like Jonathan, because I like Jonathan. No, I don't care that Keanu gave us the worst British accent you've ever heard in your life. I don't give a shit about that, alright? I love him. I'm obsessed with him. I want to eat food, chew it up, spit it out, and feed him like a baby bird. I want to bite him in the face. I want to crush him. I want to hold him. I love him. If it were me, I would be different. He would want me to suck his blood as Dracula. I'd be normal about it. You know, especially when he gets his like white hair, he gets his little dye job or whatever. He gets scared to death almost, but I call it a dye job because he looks so cute. I think he looks great. I always wonder if the carpet matches the drapes, but I can't go on because whenever I talk about Jonathan, I get a little crazy. I've become a terrible person, so we're just gonna move on before I say something really weird and off-putting. Number, I don't even know where, number 5, Jason from Friday the 13th. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Jason is the hottest masked villain. There is no contest. Hockey mask, buff as shit, doesn't say a word. I think that's sexy. I think that's hot. I don't even know what's under the mask. I don't care about what's under the mask. It's about the mask. The mask is part of him. And I say he's the hottest one. Not the other killer. What's his name? I don't know. Star Trek Captain Kirk mask guy. Not him. I don't know who else is there. But yeah, he's the hottest one. That's it. There's nothing else to say. I just think he's really hot. Can you believe I've never seen Halloween? Not Halloween. I saw Halloween. I've never seen Friday the 13th in its entirety. I just saw like the very last half of it, so I have to watch that. Because I thought Halloween was okay. I didn't really love it. So hopefully Friday the 13th is like more fun maybe. But yeah, there's Jason. Jason's hot. Okay. Number 6, Yahya Abdul in Us. He literally has like a total of like 3 minutes in this movie, and I'm positive you probably don't see his face like at all, but let me tell you, I know that back anywhere. I know that shoulder to waist ratio fucking anywhere. Listen, Yaya is he is so cute. He is so hot, beautiful, sexy. I did love him in The Matrix though. I loved him as gay Morbius. So Morpheus, I'm sorry. I wrote Morbius in the script. Whatever. Number 15, I don't know, Derry from Jeepers Creepers. Let me tell you. This man fell into a hole with dead bodies, mind you. Left a fucking stench so strong that it made this beast of a man go insane and follow him just to smell his underwear. That's the power of fucking Darius. But he's still really stupid. Like he just makes the stupidest choice in this movie to go into the hole when there was no reason for him to do that. But he is the baddest bitch in this movie. Next to his sister. His sister's like insanely cool. But Derry, come on. No one eats shit like him. That sounds bad. I mean, like, no one like dies like him. Sorry, spoiler for a like 20-year-old movie. Also, his butterfly tattoo is fucking a womb stamp. Hello, like don't get me started. He's just like, I don't know. He's smoking in this movie, alright? He's really cute, so earned his fucking spot here. All right, number 8, Louis and Lestat, Interview with a Vampire. And while I know some people are really attached to the movie version of the story, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck the movie, alright? This TV show is fucking out of sight and it's insane and you need to watch it. Lestat is just... he has like this insane girl energy. Like he's always ovulating. He's possessive as hell. He's overall an unhealthy person to be around. He's just crazy, and I don't know. It's her derangement that attracts me. You know, like I love that he's just off his rockers, and he shouldn't be a vampire. He should not have this power, and yet he does. Look what he does with it. I love her. Louis is just this beautiful man who's so tortured, and he's been wrapped up into all this madness, and I don't know, I think he's just really pretty and cute. Like I understand why Lestat was like, oh, I gotta get there, I gotta get in there, man, I gotta sink my claws into him and you know, baby trap him. But yeah, like I don't know, I think Louis is really cute. I love that he has like rage in him as well, and I love how almost all the clothes he wears from the old-timey days are like a little too big for him. Like his hats are too big and his suits are a little bit too big, while Lestat is like a fucking Roblox character. Like he's just so square and big. So yeah. Number 9, Justin Long again in Tusk. Yes, I know Tusk is a strange movie. It is a strange movie, but listen, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Except for the shitty Johnny Depp part. It's fuck Johnny Depp. Also, his scene's just not funny. Stupid. I just think, I know that Justin Long is the it girl of horror. When you see Justin Long's name in a horror movie, you know you're in for some weird shit that you've never seen in your entire life. Horrors beyond human comprehension. That's the kind of movie Justin Long is in. He looks really, really hot in this movie, and I think it's absolutely because he has a mustache. I know some people don't like mustaches. I think mustaches are one of the sexiest pieces of accessory that a guy can have. I think mustaches are just really hot, and he works the shit out of it. I don't know, I think it's also Justin Long just has this appeal to me. I love guys who look wimpy. I love guys who look like they'll get the shit beaten out of them at a 7-Eleven, and Justin Long has that look, especially with the mustache. So he also plays great victims. He's a great scream queen. I love his screams. And yeah, you guys should watch Barbarian, by the way, as well. Good movie. He's also great in that movie. But this isn't about that. But yeah, he looks fucking good all the time, and the older he gets, the hotter he gets as well. And finally, claiming the number 10 slot, even though it doesn't matter because it's no order, is Lupita Nyong'o in Us. I well, first, before I get into like why she's in this list, I feel like the movie really loses a bit of a tangent. I feel like the movie really loses a lot of its rewatch value because of the exposition. Like it just over explains things, and I really wish it didn't do that because I think the movie is solid without that. Yeah, so it got, when I first saw it, I'm like, this is the best movie I've ever seen. And then I rewatched it again, and then I find myself kind of dreading the, oh man, we gotta go through the exposition now, like the 8-minute exposition. Yeah, so then it became not my favorite, but nonetheless, and Lupita, she is gorgeous in this movie. She's so brilliant. She's so insane. She's got something up there that I don't know, man. She knows how to unlock it, and it's really hot. I love the scenes where she's just kind of like I guess while she's playing that lady who I don't know who she's playing. It's like some lady who I guess she has like a killer instinct or whatever, and it kind of comes out, and you can hear her like growling sometimes. It's really hot, and she looks great. She looks great with the blood. She has a great like dazed look in her eyes. I love the evil smirk she does at the end, like the oof, I've just did it, you know? It's really great. I think if anything, she's worth watching for this entire movie. She's definitely worth it. But yes, there is my list. There you have it. All the people I find hot in the scary movies that I can remember at the top of my head. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I do hope you guys decide to watch some scary movies because duh, it's Halloween. And I hope you have a great night. Stay safe and have a happy Halloween. Bye. A big spooky thank you to my patrons Jules, Star, Leds, KMM, Mito Pancake, Finn, The Lady, Sproutlet, Aisha, Mandy, McMarthy, Fred by Dawn, Pero, Lexi, Roldnymph, Ragnar, Con, Lil Meg, Ali Paperbag, Florence, Snooka Snurk, Bro Mibs, FedEx Candy, Jace, Mothman, Leanne, Hollow Leaves, Worthy Kids, Rivy, The All Stars, Ice Wyatt, Rhett, Fedia, Scribble and Dibble Patron, Clown Snot, May, and Jasper. Thank you so much for your support. Because of you guys, it makes life just a little bit easier, and it gives me more motivation to do these projects. If you'd like to also have access to early access to new projects that I'm not showing yet, or just access to never before seen art, or early access to art, or things I probably won't ever post in the public until I feel like it, which could be God knows how long, feel free to sign up to my Patreon. If you tip your fellow jester, it's just $3, but if you like a little more access to more things, you can join Dinky's lunch tier and get some more cool stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you later. Bye.